What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Ozone, where you know I'm gonna keep it straight with you.
Bridges won't let him bake.
Boy. A car drove over an overpass and landed on Interstate 5 in South.
The NBA is returning today, and I'll be lying if I said I haven't been salivating at the thought of the season getting started. On today's NBA schedule, there's only 2 games, but they are good ones, and it's a great way to start the season. Tonight at 7:30, we got the new look defensive-minded KD-led Houston Rockets taking on the defending champs, the OKC Thunder. A little interesting nugget for why you might want to be in front of your TV screens before the tip-off take place is KD gets to witness OKC receive their championship rings. Just a little spice to the night, even if it doesn't, matter in the grand scheme of things, because KD has championships and he should be happy, regardless. Second game of the night will be Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and the Golden State Warriors taking on Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton, and the Los Angeles Lakers. Both teams get to start off the season with full participation from all newcomers who came to each team in the middle of last season. LeBron will be missing as he'll be out nursing an injury. They'll have him out until mid-November. But with that being said, let's get to my standard predictions for this season. We'll start in the East because that's the easiest conference to decipher due to the slew of injuries to the top teams. The number 1 seed should be the New York Knicks. I could expound on detailed reasons, but to keep the video short and to keep y'all watching, I'll briefly touch on the teams and move on. The Knicks will be returning the same key players that led them to 51 wins and Eastern Conference final appearance. The consistent play from the Knicks all of last season is why I have them ahead of this Nets team. The 2 seed will be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, they were the 1 seed last year in the East. I think they went crazy and played above their means in the playoffs. And when the playoffs started, they didn't look like that dominant team. And I think they will fall back to earth. But they'll still be a top team due to just pure talent. The 3 seed will be the Philadelphia 76ers. They had an underachieving season last year. All their main players will be turning injury-free as we cross our fingers. And they'll be adding VJ Edgecombe, who's a rookie with great upside. Adding that to what they found in Jared McCain last year and stealing Quentin Grimes, I do believe the 76ers will be back to being a tough out against any team. The 4 seed will be the Orlando Magic. I feel like the addition of Desmond Bane to Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner is underrated. Bane can be an additional nightly 20 points for the Magic, and that'll be a big help. The 5th seed will be the Milwaukee Bucks. Honestly, feel like the Bucks could be a little lower, but out of respect for who Giannis is, he's given me reason to believe he can lead an untalented team to clutch wins, and he always plays hard every night. With the loss of Dame, Giannis has the potential to drop 30 a night. The 6th seed will be the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons finished 6th last year, and them returning to a 6th seed is actually still great progress. The 7th seed will be the Boston Celtics. The loss of Jason Tatum and Jrue Holiday will prove to be a lot to overcome. Jaylen Brown will have some big score nights that will still have the Boston Celtics competitive, but not championship level. The 8th seed will be the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks finished 9th last year. Finishing 8th could be due to default because of this Nets team. The 9th seed will be the Indiana Pacers. That's a big drop from being the 4th seed and making it to the finals, but the loss of Tyrese Halliburton will prove to be vital. Pascal Siakam will keep them at least, in play-in level. The 10th seed will be the Miami Heat. After losing Jimmy Butler, I don't think the team knows exactly what team it wants to be, but will always be an attractive superstar destination. So we'll see. The 11th seed will be the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are still trying to find their place and being a superstar destination, but they have a lot of players that play hard. The 12th seed will be the Charlotte Hornets. I really feel like the Hornets will be a sleeper team to knock off some good teams on a nightly basis on their ability to get high from behind the three-point line. They've added some great players throughout the draft, and they could be on the uprise. The 13th seed, in my opinion, will be the Chicago Bulls. They're still searching for a superstar themselves for now. They'll have to, be excited settling for Kobe White and Josh Giddey. The 14th seed will be the Toronto Raptors. Scotty Barnes is their best player there, but I'm not sure he's the guy to lead your team to big playoff wins, so they still got some searching to do. And the 15th seed will be the Washington Wizards. Washington finished 15th last year and didn't end up lucky with the number 1 pick in this year's draft. They still have some more struggling to do. Hopefully they have better luck in next year's draft. That's my Eastern Conference standings before the season begins. We'll be able to come back to this and see exactly how close I was. Now let's head on the Western Conference. This ought to be good.